Warning! The following podcast includes spicy content. This level of heat may not be intended for all audiences. No, but seriously, it's hot. Like, spicy. I mean, we might chew food for like 10 seconds, but we don't really swear. And it's not actually dirty. We just talk about hot chicken. So if you like it XXX hot, welcome to the Hot Chix Podcast.
Well, hello, friends and folks. When you're craving Nashville hot chicken, but you're far from your Tennessee home, stop on into the Hot Chix Podcast to get your Hot Chix Fix. I'm Alex, and with me is Mr. Gregory, my co-host. But before we get started, we'd like to go ahead and start playing this episode with an ad from our sponsor for the Hot Chix Fix, Fix It Quick Handyman Services, located right here in Nashville, Tennessee. So, Gregory, let's let him take it away with the ad, and we'll come right back.
Do you have a growing list of home repairs that you just keep putting off? Or maybe you're a realtor trying to help your clients get ready to list their home, and you've had some issues come up from the home inspection. Well, Fix It Quick Handyman Service is a solution you've been looking for. With over 10 years of experience as a realtor, the owner of Fix It Quick understands the challenges of the home inspection process and how many deals fall apart at this stage. That's why they specialize in fast, reliable repairs for homeowners and realtors alike. From tackling those pesky home inspection items to quick fixes around the house, Fix It Quick helps everyone get to the finish line with confidence. Now, I'm not a realtor, but I did reach out to Fix It Quick a little while back. I had a drafty garage, and I didn't think that my garage door was fully sealing. Well, after a quick conversation and a very short amount of time, my garage is not drafty anymore, and I am very thankful for Chris and his whole team over at Fix It Quick. So call 615-852-1835 or visit fixitquicktn.com to schedule your free estimate today. And when you do, let them know that you heard it right here on our podcast, and tell them that we said hi. Don't wait. Get it done right with Fix It Quick.
Well, thank you so much to Fix It Quick Handyman Services, located in Middle Tennessee. Very thankful for Chris. Gregory, in our last Hot Chix Fix, we talked about Lovebird, located in, was it Lakeland, Florida?
Lakeland, Florida. Gotta get that fix.
Gotta get that fix. Here's what we're gonna do. This next fix is a little bit more south, but I'll say this much. It's one of the few fixes that I'm very excited that I actually got to find before you, to be honest with you. The reason I'm doing this fix is for one reason and one reason only: flavor. Here's why. I was on vacation last summer with my wonderful wife. We went down to Clearwater, Florida. There was a location in Clearwater, Florida that we went to called Backwaters. Backwaters in Clearwater was, I think I sent you a couple pictures. I talked to you about the actual flavor of the oils that they use, the dredge.
I don't remember this at all.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you about it, and it's one of the few that it does not normally fit our mold. But here's why I'm saying this.
Place called Backwaters?
Backwaters. Yes, it's actually on the Gulf side, it's on the it's Clearwater, Florida, but it's not facing the Gulf of Mexico. It's like on one of the inland areas. It's weird. I'll try to figure out a better way of saying that. I'm very bad directionally if I've been to a place but didn't drive. That's a fun fact about me. But here's the thing. When I was talking to the manager, he was a wonderful gentleman. I got his phone number. I did not save him in my phone. Oh, that looks wonderful. And I did not save him in my phone under his name. I did save one of the owners, potentially the manager. His name was Konstantinos Pappas. He's a wonderful, potentially, I didn't ask, wonderful man. And here's why I said this. After talking to them, very briefly, I ordered the fish and chips. And I saw that they had a Nashville hot chicken sandwich. I knew that you and I had started the podcast. I had an idea for the Hot Chix Fix. This time it would have been, end of the summer last year, and I realized I want to try this one. So here's why I'm saying this. After talking to them, their oil, the oil that they use, okay, I can confirm it has slight fryer oil to it. It has wonderful cayenne pepper to it. I'll say this much, elegant but simple, okay? And it lets the flavor of the chicken breathe, not just trying to coat it with capsaicin. And I love that about it. I ended up getting 2 sides of their oil to eat with my beer battered fish and chips because it was just that good. I did ask them down the road if they would do something like a hot chicken cob, kind of like you would see at a party foul kind of situation. And they looked at me, they're like, that's a great idea. But I needed to talk about this for one reason. After communicating with them, I know for a fact that they've ran specials because I checked since, and they're actively doing more. And at one point in time, I saw that they had bone in. Now, this would have been after I was gone. It would have been at a different point in time of the season, closer to like the holidays and such. And here's really why this is significant. I don't know if you're a hot chicken fan and if you are in Clearwater, Florida, but it's not common to see Nashville hot as a flavor that's prepared properly. Do you have any questions at this point in time? I'm just gonna kind of barrel through, if so.
Barrel away.
Okay, you're looking up pictures. What do you think about it?
Chicken looked good.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I would have to have it because
Sure.
hot chicken sandwiches are now a dime a dozen
Correct.
all over the place. So it's a restaurant on the beach. It looks like on the water. It's not a hot chicken place.
It's definitely not a hot chicken place.
Seafood, steak, just all over the, and so they had a hot chicken sandwich.
And here's the thing. They had a hot chicken sandwich, but the oil is better than some of the oil dredges that we've had here. And that's why we in the last episode, we talked about the stamp of would we give a stamp of approval? The oil dredge of the hot chicken sandwich at this location of Backwaters, because it's the only one. It's a small business, right? I would go back to Backwaters tomorrow and get a hot chicken salad if it had the hot chicken oil.
Tomorrow you would drive 18 hours.
I would probably fly, if anything. Like, come on, Greg.
It's an expensive sandwich.
It's an expensive sandwich, but you know what I mean. If somebody told me that I had to eat the Backwaters hot chicken sandwich,
how far out of your way would you drive? 30 minutes? Hour?
I would probably do an hour. If I was in Tampa, I would
hour. Okay.
If I was in Tampa, I would probably drive to Clearwater,
that's a good frame of reference.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I was in Tampa, Florida, and I wanted a light, like, honestly, this is not a joke. If somebody tomorrow said, "What would you go back there for?" I would get their chicken Cobb salad with the hot chicken oil tossed post cut.
Do you think
Yes.
this place's sandwich was good enough to have a separate restaurant built around that sandwich?
Great question. If they put work into it, I think they could.
Just branding. I'm just saying, take that product. Is that product good enough to build a whole brand around?
I'll say this much. If that sandwich, right? If that sandwich had a little bit of R&D, right? And maybe a different marinade. Like maybe they go a buttermilk hot marinade. You know what I mean? And then they do one small batter that's not a beer batter. Because it's not beer battered, but it kind of has a very similar kind of consistency to it. It's also not baked, so it's not like a scrod or anything like that. You can tell it's actually pounded out and everything of the sort. If it was marinated differently, and honestly, I think they're using breast meat on that. If they would go boneless thighs, everything else, 2, maybe 3 pickles on it, I think it has legs. I think it honestly.
That's a lot of changes, Alex.
No, it's not. You still have the same flavor of the batter, right? the marinade, the flavor of the chicken was still very good. The marinade would just loosen up a little.
The bread.
The bread was great. I would absolutely keep the bread. I would keep the oil. I would keep the bread. I would keep the same pickles.
Sauce?
The oil.
Was there a sauce?
Because
most hot chicken sandwiches have.
That's a great question.
I thought I saw a sauce.
I thought there was a
Was it
comeback
ranch?
on there. It's served with ranch on the side, but it has like
I'm not a ranch guy.
on the side.
I'm from Texas, but I ain't a ranch man.
I get that was good. Here's why I say this. I think because I mean, if you look at that looks like a butterfly breast almost. You know what I mean? I think if they marinated that, and to be very honest with you, I think if they switched it to a thigh, everything else, and it was the same oil.
You're a thigh guy.
I'm a thigh guy when it comes to a sandwich.
Oh.
When it comes to a sandwich.
Right there.
Calm down now.
Okay.
You know. But here's why I say that. I think this location, try it with a thigh. If you're going to keep the breast, do that on a salad. It's light. It's perfect. It's exactly what you need in the middle of summertime in Florida heat. You're sitting outside. You're watching manatees come up and down. Absolutely. It's beautiful.
Manatees.
Sea cows.
Nashville hot manatee.
We're
What do you
not
think?
doing that. Nope. Nope. They've gone through enough. Here's why I'm saying this. If you're doing a sandwich, I would recommend to the team at Backwater, try it with a thigh, a marinated thigh. But if you're going to keep the breast, honestly, I would give it a shot on I'd give it a shot on a salad, like a hot chicken cob. One thing I'd be excited to see is because I remember their coleslaw being outstanding.
And you're a slaw sleuth.
I am a slaw sleuth, so I remember
You're
their
sleuthing around Florida.
I think if they put their coleslaw on the sandwich that was hot chicken, and whether it's the breast or the thigh,
How are their beans?
they didn't have any.
Would you have put them on the sandwich?
I would not have put them on the sandwich. That's weird. But outside of that, I'm very proud of this location. I cannot wait to go back, and I would drive an hour from Tampa. I would honestly drive an hour from Tampa just to go to this location to get a good sandwich. And if I was at Clearwater Beach and I was near Backwaters, and let me see if I can get the address because you deserve that as well. I believe that this was the one that was 1261 Gulf Boulevard, Clearwater, Florida 33767. Monday through Sunday, they're open 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. And that's Backwaters on Sand Key. Gentlemen and ladies, friends and folks, that was one of the best hot chicken representations that I've had flavor-wise outside of the city of Nashville. Hot Chix stamp of approval for flavor. I would drive from Tampa to get that. And to be very transparent with you, I haven't had it. It's been almost probably 8 months since then. I hope that everybody down there is doing well. But to be very honest with you, I hope to be back soon, and I hope that we can enjoy it again.
Nice.
Gregory, any last questions?
Gotta get that fixed.
Got to get that fixed. Ladies and gents, thanks for listening along. And if you are in the area, we hope that you can find your fix listening to the Hot Chix podcast. Have a great night.
Free the 7 deadly sins of loving you. Wrath, greed, sloth, and pride. Don't hang me for a ride. Please, man, say you feel it too. Envy, lust, gluttony.